with another review. Today I'm reviewing Flight of the Living Dead, Outbreak on the Plane. And when I say this film is phenomenal, I mean it's phenomenal. Maybe recency bias, but this may be the best zombie film that I've ever seen. Because not only do you have zombies, but it actually has characters that I care about, and it feels grounded in reality, right? Throughout this film, of course, the title pretty much gives it away. You have a zombie outbreak that takes place on a plane, and you just have these characters that are trying to navigate it. And what I liked beautiful about it is because, like, the show, not the show, but it does feel like a TV series in the sense that you get exposition about all these different characters on the plane, and it really does have an ensemble cast, and you get to see like the development of that and how the characters progress from in the beginning of the film throughout the film, and how that zombie virus affects things. What makes this different from a regular zombie film is because regular zombie films, I feel like it relies a lot on the kills and then getting shit done, but like this one, it was a little bit more clever with the writing, and it has some twists and it has some turns. And the crazy thing about it, if you took away the zombies from this film, I would still be as intrigued. And it also, to me, watching this film, it feels like literally the worst day ever. When you think things can't get worse, it gets worse. Like, you would think, okay, a person's going through this situation, or there's zombies on a plane. It can't get any worse than this. But no, you're wrong. What I appreciate also about the film is, even though it's a bottleneck and it takes place in one setting mostly for the entirety of the film, because like it says zombies on a plane, so you expect the living dead to be on this plane, but it also parallels between the government and them meeting and them explaining the virus, and sometimes you could feel like you're over explaining shit with the exposition and shit like that, but like it actually makes sense in this context, and it very flows organically through the overall narrative. Now, I will say the budget is felt with the CGI, but I could easily see this film being upgraded with a much bigger budget for the CGI, or just being able to use a commercial airline and done exactly the same way. Like, even though the outside shots of the plane, it was like very CGI heavy and not the best, the zombies themselves had practical effects. You had characters within the context of the film that felt unique. I did notice between the couples of the film, there was like this dual, it was, I want to say, I don't know how to express it, but you had one couple literally, I think I can count like 3 or 4 couples within the context of this film, and they all had issues with their partner. I'm like, damn, are you kidding me? Like, can somebody love somebody? So I think whoever was writing this definitely had something going on within their relationship or personal life, and it definitely showed within this. Like, all this conflict. I wish there was just like someone that actually loved their partner, or someone that didn't have conflict. But it made sense because like you get to see the growth of the relationship throughout the course of the film, with these characters, like with those that survived and those that didn't. But overall, like I know it's a low budget film, but it's like one that I want to get in 4K or get on Blu-ray. But I will settle. I watched it on Tubi, but it's definitely one that I'll pick up on DVD if available, and I highly recommend. I know people Tubi gets a bad rep, but this is one film that is a must see. A must see, especially if you're new to the zombie genre, or if you like films and the classics. And this film did make me jump a couple times. One, when the first appearance of the zombie, it has a very unique, when you get like the full shot of it, it is like, it's very uneery. And then also, the plane and the ankles. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I never thought this was emphasized, but especially in this film, getting bit on your ankles is extremely the worst, because of course, they always aim for the neck, but people forget that it could be a zombie apocalypse. You can imagine what type of character you're going to be. Like, oh man, I'm going to slay shit, zombie apocalypse. Ugh. been here before. I'm a concealed carry, all this other shit, right? But imagine it's your first day out and you get bit on your fucking ankle. Oh, I'm gonna be so heated. I'm gonna be so heated. I'm gonna be so heated because it's like you didn't have a chance, and I think zombies cheating at that point. How you bite me on my fucking ankle? And I think this film really does capture is like you can be the biggest baddest motherfucker you think you is, but all it takes is one bite, and it's closed curtains. Christmas is canceled at that point, and that's I don't want to deal with any type of zombies after seeing this film. It made me so uncomfortable. Again, biting the ankle, that's some hoe shit. But any bite of any type, because like it's so volatile. Because it's like, if I get to prepare for it, yes, I'm better able to adapt. But if you're not able to prepare for it, or in a space where it'd be like a boat or the plane in the context of the film, you can't really adapt to it. So like this is one of those iterations of zombies or that I'm seeing that doesn't seem fun at all, and I don't want to be any of these people because like it's to the point that everyone on that plane is in risk of dying, not only because of the zombies, but the zombies in the air and they just on the disruption and shit, and then kind of getting communications with the radio and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of different subplots going on, and it doesn't feel crowded, and it keeps me entertained throughout the entirety and the course of this film, right? But without further ado, that concludes my review. Leave a like, comment down below. Have you seen this film? When are you going to see it? Do you enjoy it? Do you also fear getting bit, specifically getting bit on your ankle? Like that's, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have nightmares about that tonight. Subscribe, and as always, carritos on me. Ciao.